Good morning, everybody. Man, that coffee's tasting good this morning. Happy Monday to you. Let me first do a sound check because, as you can see, I am doing the first ever coffee session live from Dave's Messy Shop. But I'm working on making some progress. Got this part done. Still got to clean up a lot behind me there, but I do have that where I could work back there if I wanted to. But welcome everybody. Let's see. Can y'all hear me okay? I want to make sure because I don't really have a way to do a sound check. I just see the little meter and it looked like it was working okay. So let me know if you can't hear me. And we'll take a look and see who's with us this morning. Larry Galt's here. He says, good morning, everyone. One more hot, humid day ahead of us. Yeah, I think we're going to have the same thing here. It's already pretty sticky. And also, let me know. Okay, I see somebody said, hear you just fine. Also, let me know if you can hear the fan because I have a fan on low, and sometimes that fan can make a real annoying, sound like wind blowing in the microphone. So if you hear that, let me know, and I will turn the fan off. But it feels pretty good if you got the fan blowing on you because it's so humid. It actually feels pretty cool. But it's going to be another hot, sticky one here. I also got Paul Stewart here. Good morning, Paul. How you doing? Clyde CNC says, good morning, everyone. It says that they've got rain. They're up there in Canada. Troy Pritchard's watching this morning. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. Let's see how many thumbs up we got. I got 6 of them, looks like. I appreciate it, guys. There's my favorite solar man. Getting all switchy on his Gatton CNC, looks like. I saw the pictures this morning. Janet Moore's watching over there on the Facebook. Welcome, Janet. Welcome to my messy shop. Kevin Els is here this morning. How you doing, Kevin? Diana Carpenter says, I wanted to make sure not to miss this one live from the shop. Well, it probably won't be the last one. I think it'd be good for me to do these coffee sessions live from the shop because that way when I get done, I'm already out here. I can get to work. So that's the plan anyway. Art Bixel's here. Thumbs up, he says. Thank you, Bart. We got a couple more. Yep, out in the shop. This, you notice I'm keeping the camera angles pretty, you can still see some junk. I do have another camera set up to show you the the end that I haven't got to yet. But I'm working on it. And in fact, I have, I just set little goals for each day, and then I try to get that part done. And then I'm good. So let's see. Okay, I guess they're giving me the sound check. Says okay here. Sound is good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I don't know about this mic. I think works about as good as the other one. All right. Monroe Cook. Yeah. I have to stop and think because I am not good with names. Yeah, Tess. I remember my dad my dad was old ham. He always just say, what was it? He'd say, hello, Tess. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Tess. Something goofy like that. Diane says I look good in the shop. You dang tootin' I do. Feeling better every day. Got so much, this is stuff out here I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I just didn't have the energy. I get started doing something and I'm like, heck. And then I go back inside and stuff. But, okay, come on, Jack. Come on. There you go. I know it's different out here, isn't it, buddy? I know. It's way different. He's a little skittish to come in here because, well, for one, I got the fan right there in the doorway, so it blows some cool air. So he has to walk past that. He's not real sure. You can kind of see his tail. There he is. There he is. But he has to kind of weave around stuff just like I do. So it's different. But I'm going to be getting much bigger paths cleared out here. In fact, I think this thing's going to be pretty much wide open when I get done what I want to get done. So, let's see. Janet says, leave the fan on. No one wants to watch you. Well, can you hear it at all? That was my big question is, can you hear it? Because I know sometimes when you're watching videos, and I've done them before where I've been out here in like 95-degree heat doing a YouTube video in the shop, and then have some troll complain about the noise from the air conditioner. I'm like, go watch your cat videos, dude. Because old daddy ain't going to sit out here in 95-degree heat without the AC. I did, I don't know if I was supposed to, but I did pick up my window unit air conditioner and stick it back in the window the other day. Tested it out. It's not blowing real cool, but I'm thinking it's probably clogged up full of stuff. So I've got some of that spray can of that fan cleaner in my Amazon cart. So hopefully I can clean that out. If not, I may end up getting another one. But it's the trees have gotten so big here that the shop is pretty much in the shade all the time. So that means they'll only get about 85 in here. But let's see here. I'm missing some comments here. Gary Hammond's here this morning. How you doing, Gary? Diana says, looking healthy, and that's important. Yeah. I did get some numbers this morning too, Diana, just in case you're we'll talk about those another time. Dave Stanton, how you doing, Dave? Good to see you. So hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better, Dave. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's I guess those were pretty good guys that were working on my ticker in here, because my blood pressure, I've got a little home blood pressure thing. It's really good. I think the last time I took it, it was 122/77 or something like that. So way down from what it used to be. And, of course, they got me on the meds and the blood thinners and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, just every single day, it just seems like I have more and more energy. So that's a good thing. H. Hamilton's with us this morning. He says, good morning from cloudy Southwest Florida, 83 degrees. Jack the shop dog. Yeah, he's never been much of a shop dog. Most of the time, I guess because I haven't really been out here that much since I've had him. But he is laying right here, just right by my stool. Because he can't lay by my chair because that guy's missing. So, Janet says, he's so happy he found his daddy. Yeah, I wish you could see him. He's laying right here. Of course, the fan's blowing right on us, so he's probably happy. And all the other times I've been out here working and stuff, he'll come in, maybe just see what I'm doing, and he goes right back out. He don't want to stay out here. But hopefully, once I get this place all cleaned up, get his big dog bed in here. Dave Stanton asked me, are you bruising easy with blood thinners? No, I haven't seen any bruises. I do, try to be careful when I'm shaving, not to nick myself, because you use a whole roll of toilet paper trying to get it stopped. But Michael Murray's in the house. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you. Marcello Ballone Says, good morning, Dave, and everyone out there from Niagara Falls. All right, I think we're caught up on the comments. Don't have a lot of BS to talk about this morning because I didn't even turn on the news. I tell you what, I have been binge watching YouTube videos, which isn't totally out of character, but man, I found like 3 or 4, well, even more than that. There's probably about a handful of wood turners that I've just been, and oh man, the stuff they make is just gorgeous. So I've been, now that I found their channel, I've been binge watching, going backwards, watching their stuff. So awesome stuff. Doug Siski in the house. How you doing, Doug? How's the garden? I hope it's doing good. Bob Sims says, sorry I'm late watching soccer. Hey, no worries. No worries. But yeah, I got this little spot cleaned out. This little workbench that I've got this set up on, and you saw it if you saw my Facebook post the other day. You see I got my little monitor mount back here against the wall, and this all tucked in the corner. And this was where I had moved my lathe. My lathe is right back there, my little Nova Comet. And I had it over here and this over there. And so I had to switch them around. So I got all that done. Still got a lot of stuff to clean up. If you look right here at my drill press, you can see I haven't cleaned any of this stuff off. But I've got a lot of little projects I'm going to be doing. Again, I just got all this energy. But I want to make something better to store those, because when you're on here, you're drilling something, where do the shavings go? Right there on that little table. So I need to keep that table clear and put other stuff up. But I got a ton of little projects like that. I'm going to organize my sandpaper. My God, I didn't even know how much sandpaper from Klingspor, because every time I go to the Klingspor extravaganza, I buy one of those big random boxes that's just full of all the different grits of sandpaper and stuff. I probably won't ever have to buy sandpaper again. But trying to find a piece, just the right grit when you need it is a challenge. So I'm going to build a little sandpaper rack, of some kind. All kinds of little projects I've got planned to get organized. And I will show you, before I forget, I guess, what time is it? I'll go ahead and show you the other camera view, because I got another camera set up here. But this is the view. There you can see my fan. This is the view to my right here. And you can see I've still got a big mess right there, actually. All this stuff stacked on the CNC right back here that I do not even use. But I got to thinking, if I didn't have this CNC here, that's a big area, because the footprint on that CNC is 56 by 56, and I think I made that table. I think I made it 6 foot long this way and then 5 foot deep this way. So that's a big table. And of course, there's some storage space underneath it. But I think I got to looking at it yesterday, because I was putting there's the other window. I was putting the window unit in there and trying to clean up some stuff around here. And I got to looking at that, and I'm like, Dave, you don't even use that machine. Right now, it currently has my little JTech laser on it. But yeah, I think I'm going to make somebody a heck of a deal on that. But the catch is, there's always a catch. The catch is they're going to have to come pick it up, and they're probably going to have to bring a couple of buddies that are strong to pick it up and tote it out of here, or they can take it apart and tote it out of here. But I'm not going to pick it up. right now I can't pick it up, but yeah. So I'll probably be watching the Facebook posts and stuff because I'll probably be making somebody a heck of a deal on that at some point. And then I'll just take that big table, take it back apart. It's all put together with deck screws and the big screws you use with the Craig pocket hole thing. So yeah, you just unscrew stuff. Um, Tyler Casey says I can give that CNC a home. Well, we can talk. Says where am I located? I'm located southeast of Atlanta, Georgia, about 30 minutes or so, right down I-75 in McDonough or McDonough, depending on who you listen to. All the news people say they always call it McDonough, and I'm like, how do you get McDonough out of that? I don't know. Anyway, in at just about 30 minutes or so southwest or southeast, sorry, of Atlanta. But like I said, oh, hi Doc. Doc's watching over there on Facebook. The catch would be if you want, and it's fully assembled, ready to run. I would sell it with the controller that's on it. The laser's not going to go with it, but I do have another mount and a DeWalt 611 that I would put on there. So it'd be a plug and play, ready to go thing. But I'm not taking it apart. Because if I have to take it apart, I'll just take it all apart and throw it on the shelf, and then it's not in my way. Yeah. But yeah, if you want it and want it where you can just take it home, stick it in your truck, or drive it home and set it up, plug it in, and go, you'd need to bring probably a couple of big friends to pick it up because it's kind of heavy. And plus, getting it out of the shop. Of course, I'll have a pathway cleared. I got double doors here. This is the north side, and you can come back around almost right to this door. So that makes it better. Clyde said, I was thinking of adding an Artur laser and just put it on the Gatton tail instead of adding just laser. All right. I don't know if I'm familiar with that brand of laser. Is that kind of like the Ox laser or similar to a JTEC type thing? Or I don't know. Oh, I meant to bring it out here and I didn't, but did y'all see the little gear shift thing I made? I can't believe that turned out as nice looking as it did. I did because that's an old piece of wood that was on a pallet, a pallet runner. But I'm gonna be doing another project here. I don't know if I'll start it today because I got some errands to run this morning, and then I want to try to get that cleared off. But what I'm going to be making this week is going to be out of this big old chunk of stuff. And I don't even know what kind of wood this is. If anybody has a guess, put it in the comments here. Here's what it looks like. This started out as it's about 4.5 inches this way, and it was like 5.5. Yeah, no, 5 3/4. I don't know. Anyway, I cut it down on my bandsaw to get it kind of sort of square. And that's what it looks like when you cut into it. But as you can see, for this big a piece, it's not very heavy at all. And I don't even remember where I got a bunch of these. I got probably a half a dozen or so of these pieces. And I'm not, I can't even remember where I got them. I think Rick Clark, a friend of mine that has a sawmill around the corner from me here. I think he gave me those, but I'm not sure. I can't even remember. Cannot remember, but I don't know what it is. But it's really light, and I have no idea how it's gonna 3D carve. But We'll see. I think it'll probably do okay. Wasn't that tough to get through the bandsaw. As you can see, it's got a pretty good finish there. So I don't know. Let me know what you think that wood is, because I don't really have a clue. Okay, Clyde says that's a standalone lathe. Okay, so is that like a K40 or something like that? Um, I have to keep an eye on the time, because I I started up in here because my Elgato Stream Deck is connected to this computer, and I thought, oh well, when I bring that out here or try to do lives from out here, I won't have that. So what I do is I just started the session up here. That's why I can be either place, and and then hit my button and my timer. And I don't know why I hit the timer, because obviously when it goes off, it's going to be going off in the office. I'm not going to won't hear it out here, but I will keep an eye on the timer. Y'all can tell me um, to shut up and get busy. Dave Max in the house says, good morning. Just back from my walk with Jackson. We had company. All right. When you say you had company, you didn't run into some bears, did you? Hope not. But I know you got them up there where you're at. Tyler says, not going to make it down. He's up in Des Moines, Iowa. That'd be a good road trip. And there's not many of those left, because I've got that one, which is all put together, ready to go. And then I've still got some parts on the rack in there. I think I've got enough to put together two or three. But I just quit selling them because they don't sell that well. The Gatton CNC is so much more popular that I don't. Okay, so he had his daughter and grandson. Well, that's better than bears. That's way better than bears. Bob says he's waiting for his touch digital readout board for his men. All righty. Well, my let's see what's going on here on Facebook. I hadn't checked this. I had it open, but I guess it's playing over there. I've got a few comments from over there. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and get busy. I've got to run by the UPS store again, and got to run. Well, I got to go to the bank, but I realize today's Flag Day. Aren't the banks closed on Flag Day? Does anybody know? Seems like they are. I'll look online, I guess, before I make a trip over there, because my bank, I very, very seldom go to my bank. Do pretty much all my banking online. And so I hardly ever go over there. Doug says they're open. Okay, I think his better half works at a bank, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Bob says he's also converting his CNC to use a rotary. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out by now, I do kind of like the rotary axis. So, y'all may be getting tired of seeing those videos of the rotary axis. I don't know, but anyway, Probably going to do a few more projects on it, but I'm going to be mixing in some other stuff. And that's part of the reason for getting this cleaned up. Got a lot of big plans now that I've got the energy to actually follow through with it. And in fact, I walked out the shop door a while ago, and dang if I didn't come up with another thing that I should build. And I'm like, man, I already got enough projects to keep me busy for a while, but might be a good fall project. I don't know. But anyway, all right, I'm going to get out of here. I think my time is close to being up. I've been on here about 27 minutes or so. So Tyler says, thank you for the coffee talks. Hey, I'm here every weekday morning now. I done had my little hiatus with the heart attack thing, so we're good to go. Clyde says, I see you pulled a Clyde on a propeller. Yeah, I should have known better than to try to run that thing. But, when you're looking at it on the screen, and then you're going to be running it out of some kind of hardwood, you think, yeah, that'll hold. That'll hold together. Sure it will. It was I told you it was an epic fail when that and that was still the roughing pass. It hadn't even got to the finishing pass. But yeah, I think I could probably run that propeller, except I would probably need to scale it up 2.5 to 3 times the scale that I had it. And good Lord, that was about 4 hours in when you saw that, fall apart. So if it was 4 hours on that scale, just think and I'm like, nah. I think somebody asked me in the comments, you going to try to run that propeller again? Nah, probably not. I feel like I could, but it just had to be such a big scale, and I don't have that much material. And I'm not, and that's not what this project is going to be. It's not going to be a propeller. So it's going to be something else. Pretty cool. And I'm pretty confident this is going to turn out. And again, I think that one's going to be 2.5, 3 hour run. And when I say 2.5, 3 hour run, I mean total take it, knocking the corners off, doing the squared around to make it a cylinder. That usually runs fairly quick. Then the roughing pass with the end mill, and then, of course, the finishing pass. So total, probably about 3 hours. But anyway, all right, it's time for me to get out of here, folks. Thank you all so much for joining me for the first ever coffee session. Mark it down. Number 324 happened in Dave's messy shop. So, and just so y'all can keep me honest, I'm going to keep this other camera set up here. So when you say, hey, Dave, how you coming on your shop organization stuff? I won't be able to lie. I'll show you. And, y'all help keep me motivated on that. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Happy Flag Day. Happy Monday. We will see y'all tomorrow for number 325. Have a great day, everybody.